We got that little machine thingy. Cryptic note about ley lines. Oh yeah, we had to look at this. You examine the weird note, but you can't make heads or tails of it. You stick it to your necromancer journal for now. Okay. This. Examine this. The professor told you to turn this thing off. Do you want to shut it down? Told you how to turn this thing off. Do you want to shut it down? No. How do we use it? Spooky action at a distance. But how do we find new things? You pass an abandoned campsite and an old crate catches your eye. On closer inspection, you find it's nailed shut. Maybe the campers used it to sit on and then forgot to take it with them? Their loss is your gain. If you have a crowbar to pry it open it. Alright, we got all kinds of stuff. Alright. Let's... Where do we want to go? We can try to go fight these things again. Let's beef up a little bit here. Okay, so our stomach can hold... So what's our food situation like? We can increase melee damage. Let's apply a ranch dressing. Does that help us at all? Increases your armor by 9. I feel like we don't really... That can be used in combat. Hot coffee. Speed by 3. Melee damage. Alright, eat that. Alright, our liver... Drink that. What is this? Potions. Alright. I think we're good. Let's go. One more shot. Or no, I went the wrong way. Okay, let's fight. No, go back. Alright, let's skip the second one and jump to the third one. What's the third one? Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dais. He just keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Fight him! Okay. Oh, man. Oh, no. Okay. Attack! Bam! Hit him with that thing. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. So we're going to hit him. Bam. Oh, are you serious? Shoot that guy. Okay, he's gonna spawn another one, but whatever. We'll hit him. Hit him. Okay. Now, shoot this guy. So now at least no more can be summoned, you know? I don't know what sleaze is. whack him. Club him to death. Shoot this one. We'll take a hit. Alright, and then we'll just shoot that guy. Okay. Did it! Beat the Pope. Pope's pelvis and a fake Pope hat. Alright. Okay. So we did that. Alright, let's go in. Let's fight this one again. Okay. Alright, so we know that we have to hit this thing, the left arm bone, the skull. The left arm bone is definitely... That will hit her right arm bone. 35. Do it. We can at least reduce the amount of deaths that, or the amount of damage that I have to deal with. Ooh. Ooh, I'm saved. What am I protected by? I don't know, but I'll take it. Attack. Bam. Oh, yes. This is going so much better this time. I don't know what I'm protected by, but we're not getting hurt. So we can shoot. We'll shoot this one. Take that! Alright, kill that thing. And then we'll shoot this one. Alright, two left. Two left! We got this! Shoot. Okay. I really don't know what I equipped, but... Alright, that went way better than the first time, that's for sure. Okay. So we got Santa Cordata's skull and Santa Cordata's ring. Alright, let's go talk to the nun. Thank you for trying to recover our relics. Please be careful. I saw an empty coffin just inside the catacomb door. Oh, don't worry about that. We're just storing that for an escape artist. An escape artist? Yes, he was taking his act on the road but needed to lighten his luggage. So he gave us a generous donation in exchange for storing it for him. How do we give her the stuff? Oh, here we go. There we go. You recovered all of the relics. Oh, praise be, thank you. I'm glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but these boots look like they might fit you. Cool, thanks. All right, perfect. So we got some new boots. They increase our AP and our Moxie, which is probably better than our current. But I like the increased muscle. So we're back down to 2 AP. Alright, let's see. Weirdly deformed bone. What's this thing? Muscle, mysticality, and moxie. It's probably better. Pistols, I only have 1. So I like using, so we can sell this. Okay, so we have the Filthy Porcelain Cow's increased melee damage and spell damage. +3 pistol attack damage. +3 moxie. 15% stench resist. Oh, I needed this. I needed that one. Okay. To go somewhere. I forget what. Oh, in the yeah. Santa Cordata's ring is increased mysticality and speed. Let's put that one on. And pants and boots. Okay. Very cool. Great. Alright, so let's go. Where's the... Does the silver plater... Oh no, he doesn't let us sell stuff. Oh, crap. No. I don't want to go to you. I forgot. I made a mistake. Let's go to Button Willow store again. Forgot. Okay. Button Willow, I'm here. Alright. What you got for me? Alright, I'm gonna sell this. Let's sell the brown boots. I think that thing's pretty useful. Gold tooth, sell those. I don't know what that means, so we're gonna sell that. The jack boots I'm wearing, I'm not gonna get rid of those. The nasty ring, I'll get rid of that. I don't need that. There are people outside being rowdy. Silk nun's boots. I don't really need them, I don't think. Strange head sack. I can keep in case I need muscle, but I feel like I probably don't. I don't need that. Okay. I have 266 now. Okay, I need to figure out how to work this. How to work the doohickey that lets us find the stuff. Your keen eyes detect a secluded cave in the near distance. Exploring it would definitely be a good use of your time. Shaggy Dog Cave. Let's go. Okay. We're here. We're getting whatever that is. Going in the cave. Let's find a shaggy dog. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. A record of the events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Blackwright. Okay. There's a plaque bolted to the cave. Okay, read it. Having acquired through various and sundry means a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cole Jr. in the years before the cows came home. I, Jim Blackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Ooh, we're gonna find treasure! Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, a mining pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware. My own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, 1 large and shaggy dog, and a butt fur. After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, We arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the four of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer, except Sai, who was satisfied with one. Gosh, dude, are you leaving anything out? A barman provided our drinks as requested, and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined, and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt fur and the entire basket of eggs, apart from one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Sai, after a drawing of lots, to share. Dude, could you go into any more detail? After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, we headed out into the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert and mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours out of Dirtwater, when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman, who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination, and we replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading on the correct course, and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed, and continued on our way. Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut occupied by 2 identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt fur, and we continued on our way, excited to finally be nearing our goal. I don't know if I'm saying that word right, but I will continue calling it a butt fur. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave. Carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious, we unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in Dirtwater. Once we were rested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered the antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. Alright, come on, we gotta be nearing the end here. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages, which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave and our progress through the cave, and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. I'm exhausted by your story. Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Cy, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Cy's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. Are we getting near there? Oh! The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Coal Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your endeavors be equally successful. Are you serious? Are you serious? Just read all of those plaques for nothing. For nothing! We came all the way here. So disappointed right now. Man, are you serious? What? Huh, forget it. We're done, Susie. I'm done with this place. Wander. You discovered that what is either an open grave or a very deep and rectangular pothole. Well, if it's a pothole, it must have been here a very long time because you found the remains of an antique traffic accident. I feel like how do we use the this? Alright, Susie, what do we gotta do? Susie says you told the professor you'd bring him 5 chunks of El Vibrato scrap. And then head to Dave Yard to get the recipe from the chef. Alright, so we just have those 2. But we need... Alright, let's go back. I think we need to do that. We need a glass thing. Orb or something. As you turn a corner, you come face to face with 3 bandits pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. The 4 of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure how to deal with this potentially violent happenstance. Trick them out of some gear. Whew, good thing I caught up to you guys. The sheriff's looking for 3 fellows dressed like bandits pushing a barrel. If he sees you like that, the plan's a bust. Hell in tarnation, what should we do? Well, I reckon he's looking for 3 fellows dressed like bandits, right? Not 2 fellas dressed like bandits and 1 fella in his underwear. Hey, that there's some good thinking. Thanks, partner. Alright, I took some of their clothes. Alright, let's check it out. Black hat. The bandit pistol is not as good as my gun. I got this old wedding ring. I feel like we need to perform the ritual. Yeah. But we need the glass sphere. let's go talk to the professor. I need to talk to him and find out how to work this thing. You spy a burned out ranch house on the horizon and pull Tina up to investigate. There's nothing much of interest above ground, but you find a locked door leading down to a presumably still intact root cellar. Once you're inside, you're not sure why they even bothered locking it. It's been picked clean of everything but a tiny amount of food and an even tinier amount of medicine. Alright, we'll take it. Okay, let's talk to the professor on how this thing works. Well, that's gotta be our first priority. We won't get much further without it. Do you know anything about ley lines? I don't hold much with that mystical mumbo-jumbo. It's very unscientific, but it does come up with my research from time to time, so I can give you a basic overview. He draws some curved intersecting lines on a piece of paper and explains how they relate to local geography and so-called mystical forces. Most of it goes over your head, but you think you got the basics. Alright, so we got a ley line diagram now. Alright, so we got that. Our necromancer journal. Using your ley line diagram, you narrow the location of the necromancer's lair down to a handful of possible locations based on the unseen currents of energy that riddle the land. Alright, cool. Cool. How do we... Alright, plug in that. Okay. Did that. Let's go to Gustavson Gulch just to get an idea. Oh, we haven't... Okay, let's go to the destroyed campsite. Goodbye. What's this? We got potted meat. Ooh, what a mess. Cows did this to a guy? I reckon so, judging from these tracks, but what's wrong? Something about these tracks ain't quite right. What do you mean? They aren't spaced out right, and they're uneven. Okay, what does that mean? I'd say either the cow that made these tracks was drunk, or it wasn't a cow that made them. Follow the tracks. Since you have reason to believe these tracks may be a fake, you could either follow them or head in the opposite direction. Let's go. You follow the cow tracks for 100 yards or so, after which they suddenly stop. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest nearby. Right, wander. We're wandering. You encounter a bandit. It doesn't look very bandit-like due to the lab coat and slider rule holster. Fortunately, she's also wearing a standard black bandit hat. Otherwise, you might not have been able to tell. All right, Buster, this is a stick-up. Hand over the meat. You don't seem to have a gun. How about I just punch you out and leave instead? Ha! I'd like to see you try, because I've invented an anti-punching ring, and that would help me test it. Let's fight her. Alright, let's do this. Alright, well, so far, so good. Shoot her. You're done. Wow, look at your anti-punching ring. Alright, we got a ring of moderate unpunchability. Let's wander again. We got a new map location. Snake Spring, let's go. We need foraging too. What is this? Snakes! We're gonna grab a handful of snakes. We got to jump on them. Attack, bam. Okay, got that. Shoot, go. Oh, these snakes are going down. Attack that guy. Ooh, that did not do what I thought it would. Shoot. Alright. Do snakes not hurt me for some reason? We're grabbing more. Let's go. Alright, got it. Just infinity more to go. Alright, let's do one more, because it looks like if we beat them one more time, then we can level up. So let's do it. There, take that. Take that, you varmint. Alright, got it. Yes. Grit level 5. Alright. So there wasn't really anything here besides just those snakes. Alright, let's wander. It seems like if we wander around, we can find stuff. The Big Apple. Let's go. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. You can't even imagine how this got here. What is it? A giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Clean it up. Keep digging. Did it! Alright, we did it. Wander. Something at the side of the road catches your attention. It's a slumped over old skeleton wearing a wizard hat. I think you'll agree that's reasonably attention-getting. The skeleton lifts her skull and peers at you. She holds up a rusty old can of beans and scrapes her thumb bone across her first two finger bones in the universal gesture for financial transaction. I want her gold tooth. Yeah, took her gold tooth. Alright, let's wander again. Some thwack thwack noises lead you to the sight of a goblin chopping down a large cactus. When it sees you, it waves his axe at you threateningly and makes some angry sounding noises. Hey, it's a human person. Hey, human person, away to going. It's my cactus that was mine and not yours. Talk to it. Hello? Hello, how are you? I will not your cactus taking. Good? Yes, good, hello. Why are you to chopping a cactus down? Why? What a lot of uses. To building, to burning, to eating little toothpicks. Trick it out if it's meat. Would you like some help cutting these down? Yes, and I to thanking. Help, yes, and meat to paying you. Great, you'll have to show me what to do first. The goblin chops down a cactus to demonstrate, but you don't think you've quite got the idea, so you have him chop down another one, and then another one. By the time you think you understand, all the cacti are cut. Fortunately, he paid you in advance. Alright, I think that's good for tonight. I think that, we had a good time, and yeah. Thanks for coming out, everybody. I'll pick this up probably sometime this weekend, Saturday or Sunday. We'll keep play a little bit longer. We got a lot. I feel like we have a decent way to go. I mean, there's a lot. So hopefully I'll see you back here sometime this weekend, next time I'm on. So thank you for stopping by. I had a lot of fun. Have a great night.